SportsFlo 24/7. Welcome back. Yeah, you know what time it is, man. It's time to talk about this Joshua Ruiz fight, man. Wow. Man, if I only could say one word, it's wow. Man, like what? Yeah, man. Joshua lost all the belts, man. You mean Andy Ruiz, man. You the world champion. You made history, the first Mexican unified world champion. You mean in the heavyweight division. You mean that's honorable, man. I mean, I respect it. One big thing, before I get deep into it, he said one thing, I think it was on Twitter, how him and his mom ain't got struggle no more, man. That's honorable. As a young man like me, hearing that right there, man, I got a lot of respect for that though, man. You mean, because he found his avenue to get out of whatever he was going through financially or whatever situation he was going through, man. You mean, but man, that right there changed his life, man. I respect that. You mean, and shout out to Joshua for even giving him the opportunity, because Joshua could have fought somebody else. You know, Joshua was originally going to fight the boy Jared Miller, but he popped dirty. I mean, whatever on them roids, or you mean his urine and blood was all dirty. So you know, at the end of the day, you know, Ruiz stepped up. I mean, he did it. He did what he had to do, and he won the fight. You mean, Joshua even got knocked down a couple times. You mean, so you mean it wasn't a fluke. I think he caught him with that one good jump. Wow, and that messed his on like a temple shot. That messed him up. That right there messed Joshua bad. You mean, had Joshua all D's and all that. You mean, but my only thing is, I say that before the referee stopped it, Joshua said he was good. I mean, I'm like, man, if you say he's good, grab his wrist, put them together, rub against your chest, referee, and say, come on, box. You was just talking to him and just sitting there like, what? Like, you know what I mean? But I usually see referees when they making sure they're knocked down, you know, the bull wipe his gloves off, boom. Joshua said he was good, but I think what the referee did, he basically he looked at his body language. Joshua didn't look like he was ready to go back in there. And he took that look at the corner. You mean, anytime a boxer look at the corner, that's like a solid communication. Like, y'all gonna stop this, or something's wrong, or maybe I'm hurt. It could be something in that category. You mean, but at the end of the day, whatever happened, it doesn't matter, because the spotlight's on Andy Ruiz, man. He made history, man. The first unified world champion Mexican boxer, man. You mean, I'm thrilled for that guy, man. You mean, and honestly, I think I already know Joshua gonna get all them belts back, man. You know, they're gonna rematch about probably October, November, December, later on the year, get them belts back, and then gonna move on with his life. But at least he had that shot, and he took advantage of it the best he could. You mean, look, you gotta give him credit. It is what it is, man. It did look a little rigged, look like a little something. Joshua didn't see himself, but at the end of the day, he did what he had to do. Hey, look, he the champion. It's gonna go in history that he won the belts. Even if he lose, he never won again. He could retire to retire after if he lose the belts, because he did say on a press conference that he gonna do what he gotta do to keep these belts. You mean, so you gotta respect that he a man with a family. You mean, so that's honorable that he even said that. You mean, because some dudes, oh well, I'm gonna try my best, and nah, he sound a little confident and all that though, man. He looked confident before the fight, honestly. You mean, even though Joshua was way bigger than him, you mean, his physique and all that, you mean, Ruiz do look sloppy. You mean, he's chubby, he's fat, he's like 260. You mean, 5'10", 260. He just don't look like a quote unquote, boxer. But shit, man, look, he won. He did what he had to do, man. I respect it. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna hold this video too long. You mean, Joshua, he need to take some time to clear his head, man. Something was going on with Joshua, man. I even think I seen on Instagram how he was out partying somewhere in New York or whatever. You mean, because that's where the fight took place at. I mean, I don't know, he was out partying the night before or whatever. I don't know, something like that. But look, you can't mix that party lifestyle with boxing. And you may get away with it a few fights and all that, but long term, it's gonna start catching up with you, man. So hey, hopefully Joshua can learn from this, man. But that's what he gets. It's karma too, to a certain degree, because he could have been fought Wilder. They could have been figured this out, man. But listen, if y'all hear nothing else, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna keep this a little too long. I don't want to keep it long at all, man. But look, I really I'm looking forward to this this Charlo and Harrison fight rematch. That's coming up later on this month. And let me see. To be exact, I'm gonna get the exact date for you. It's gonna be on June. It should be June 23rd. Yeah, June 23rd, 2019. Yep, I just pulled it up. Yeah, so you already know. Yeah, June. That's gonna be big right there. You mean? So at the end of the day, that's the next fight that the next biggest fight that I on my mind, you mean, that I'm gonna make sure I shed light to on this channel. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely excited for that, man. But I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Shout out to Andy Ruiz, man. You the first heavyweight unified world champion, man. You mean, and shout out to you, man, because you're taking care of your family, and like you said, man, it's changing your family's life, and that's respectful. I respect that, man. So look, if you don't hear nothing else, comment what y'all thoughts about the fight, and let me know. Make sure y'all like and share this too. I'm gonna holler at y'all. SportsFlo 24/7. Follow us on social networks. Hashtag us on social networks: Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And so I just build a channel, and also I'm gonna put donation link in the bio as well, man, via Cash App. Yo, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace. And you know what? Before I end this video, make sure y'all remember, man, prayer is only power. Let me rephrase that. Prayer is power, but only with action. Keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind.